What up? BTC in the flash again. What's crack-a-lacking? The guy who someone trash talked with, his name is Sexy J. And the guy who took him to his very limit. The guy that lost to him first time, which made it look a little bit extreme. But then whooped his ass later on. I didn't whoop his ass, but I definitely did beat him. I definitely did make him play run and hide and seek. But you know the old phrase, you can run, but you can't hide. Now, people got complaints, including me. So, I'm no angel to this. I'm no, you know what I'm saying. We got Johnny complaining about I do the same matches, or I'm a pussy because I don't want to do these clan matches anymore. I'd rather do it single-handedly so I can get people in one by one. Apparently, having a one-on-one match is more of being a pussy than having three people jump you when your teammates are rubbish and get eliminated early. But I want to talk about that because I've been hearing a lot of people saying, Big Taurus Cam, you always complain about dragging, repping your drags like drag is the thing to do. I believe for every action, there's always a reaction. Now, most people like to boast about how good they are, but every single person I've seen boasting with that rap music in the background has to rely on one thing that keeps them safe the majority of times, no matter who they are battling. And guess what that one thing is, people? It's that irreversible drags. Now, I'm a good reverser. You're probably a good reverser too. Great thing, alright? Reversal's great, but sometimes you can't reverse all the time. I don't care what anyone says. There's some moves that you're going to have to mix up, which you have to require timing. And if you press it too early and predict it too early or too late, you're going to miss the timing and you're going to get hit. People miss the concept. I ain't got a problem with drag if it was reversible. I shouldn't have to predict your next move and not be able to reverse it. That's my issue. So seeing as I'm running my own little mini league now, because I said I wasn't going to do it, or I wasn't planning to do it, but now I'll come to the terms of might as well. No one does a UFC league. Everyone looks the same. Everyone looks like a gangster with a balaclava over their mouth, looking like this all the time with like glasses and all that stuff and making them rap wrestling videos or whatever. So no one does these martial arts. And the great thing about martial arts, I'm going to say it again, it requires respect. Sometimes you even bow before you fight. That's just respect. It's this respect, traditional competitiveness of who is better and who is worse, so you can improve and get better. That's why they got grades as well. I don't like complaining much. I usually like to do things about it. Complaining is my last resort. And that's even with complaining, something is done about it. A few of my friends see the light. They see that you don't need to drag all the time. They see that if you cut out some of the drags, there's some groggy grapples you can still get to use. It might be counted as stalling because people love to talk about stalling. I ain't got that much of a problem with stalling because guess what? I guess stalling is somewhat reversible. If you press the button, time it right, you're going to reverse no matter how long it takes, especially if it's good connection. My problem is predicting a drag coming my way, but I predicted it, but there's nothing I can do about it. That's what the RT button's supposed to be there for, but that's the only move you can get away with. And if you spam it all the time, then you're spamming an irreversible move. And guess what else is irreversible? Hack movesets. Can you reverse it? No. But guess what you can do? Deal with it, right? And the best way to deal with it, stop fighting hackers. Sounding mad bitter, ain't I? Well, that's too bad. That is just too bad. I'm trying to look for solutions, believe it or not. You're just trying to continue this. Whoever's complaining about complaining. As you see, I have a UFC karate dojo. Sorry, UFC games, but UFC games don't have UFC and Fatal 4-Ways and TLCs at the same time. 2K does. So I'm exploiting that, which means it's going to require a few rules just like any other league, just like any other martial art. If you're doing boxing, then of course, if the referee sees you kicking or punching someone in the nuts, you'll be disqualified. That's just how rules go. My rules is, don't use irreversible drags. Or if you're going to use it, do not spam it all the time. Like, make it, that's the only thing you can do. Okay? Is that too much to ask? So, and it's your choice. If you don't want to follow my rules, then simple. I can't polite this anyway, but middle finger to your face. I don't need to face you anymore because that's the only thing you rely on. If you're a hacker, I don't need to face you anymore because all you do is rely on those flipping irreversible moves like Rotted Gutter or whatever his name is, Trash Bag. The point's made and the point's exposed. Alright? So for the people who do want their legit games, and want to test themselves, because I have been beaten by people who didn't need to drag, and guess what I say? Every single time, or as many times as possible, good game. Possibly rematch, but still a good game. Goes on my YouTube, no complaining. But yes, people still want to turn around and say I complain just because you can't help. You have a drag OCD. That's what you got, a drag OCD. You can't stop it. You can't stop it, and you're not willing to try. So I'm not willing to try and give you your boosted ego just because there's one thing that you could use that no one can reverse. That does not make you good. Good people rely on timing. Okay? That's probably my opinion, but in my opinion, that's the way things go. It's timing. Whoever's got the best timing wins the whole match. Of course, not everything can be reversed. Sometimes if you time things wrong, go for a grapple at the wrong time, you leave yourself open to whatever comes next, like chess. Okay? So that's just the way things go. But if you constantly rely, like the True Clan, rely on drags and all that stuff, every single move, and then throw in some kicks and then drag again and all that stuff. My opinion, I'm allowed it, that does not make you good. There's nothing to boast about. You're not the only one doing it. There's nothing special about you for doing it. You know? So I just wanted to clear that off my conscience. And of course, there's going to be some comments complaining. Hopefully some people see what I'm seeing. But most people are going to be ignorant, ain't you? You're going to be ignorant, ain't you? Well, be ignorant. Leave the comment section. Just show me how stupid you are. Just keep it up. I feed off it. Winner, boy. That's all I've got to say.